Nobody understands how to pronounce his YouTube name correctly. On today's live review. Hello everyone, my name is Jeroen and welcome to this first live review where we review the reviewers. Say review much? Today's review is going to be about this guy called Mystrsyko2. Let's just call him Mike because that's his real name, and he started with bowling videos way back in the day and did trick shots, talked about bowling, liked his bowling, was pretty good at bowling, and eventually he moved on to the important stuff, reviews of Robot Combat. And this dude had made so many reviews about all my robots, so I decided to review the reviewer. On today's reviews, I'm gonna review his reviews of Dutch Robot Wars Series 1 and Series 2, where I had a total of 3 robots. So, let's get to it.
Ah yes, Rob, the ever-excited pseudo-Ahmet Zappa of Dutchland. Hey, I understand this is Robot Wars. One of the few things that I do understand.
Of course you did, it's basically English.
God knows I don't understand how the fucking rules work. The Dutch are so much better at camera angles than the British are. Xbot, which has, if it's not an Xbox, it is not an Xbox. God damn it. You missed the perfect pun. You could have built a robot out of an Xbox and you chose not to.
Mike made Xbox wasn't even invented when this was recorded. I'm pretty sure they stole the name of my robot.
It's a very wide wedge.
Yes it is, thank you.
And it's apparently less fast. Is it supposed to serve drinks or something? What the fuck?
Drinks? It's a robot.
Don't you hello me.
Hello?
You're gonna be saying goodbye very quickly.
No.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do? Spill some drinks on it? And
Again
Kellogg's
with the
gonna continue
drinks.
to do absolutely fucking nothing in this. Why are they starting like right next to each other in like one corner of the arena? Like, that was just nonsense.
Well, actually, that was a smart tactical start, close to the spinner.
What the fuck is that? They didn't even take the weapon lock out of it? Did they literally just like kick the teams out while they were trying to turn the robots on? I think that's what happened. Because like Mystrsyko isn't even on anymore.
Yeah, good notice, the weapon was broken right from the beginning.
The fucking producers didn't even give them time to turn their robot on. Just shoved it in the arena and said, hurry up.
Well, actually, they had 3 times to repair the robot and even the 3rd time didn't work. So, but nice spot.
The fucking drinks tray is gonna win.
It's not a drinks tray.
Eh, goodbye, Dead Metal. I'm sure that team is gonna claim they pitted Dead Metal.
Are we
now,
boring
that's
you?
how the show works. And it looks like their table wedge broke off anyway. Like, they did absolutely nothing with it and it still broke off. Alright. Pikachu and
Yes.
Xbox. She's just gonna sign their robot's table. Apparently everybody is signed to their table.
Yep.
I wonder if they've tried to auction that off on eBay or anything yet.
Well, like, you never bought anything out of eBay? Yeah, that's right.
And Xbot has already lost drive on that stuff.
It didn't lose drive, it drove in and we circled for the...
They're both moving. Actually, they're moving marginally faster than they originally were, so
That's
maybe
right.
the batteries have actually been charged this time.
It's not a battery, we had time between fights so we could fix issues.
Well, table tray is bailing for the pit.
Enough with the table
Which is
trade.
probably a good strategy because neither of them are mobile enough to actually hit each other again.
We're hitting each other.
That was the most intense moment in all of Dutch Robot Wars history.
I know, right?
And I apologize for not reacting enough to it and losing my mind over two robots taking 6 years to fucking do a lap of the pit. Hey, yeah, rip up the table.
It's not a
I
table!
can't tell what that's made out of, but it literally looks like it's made out of just like a whiteboard.
It's made out of HDPE.
And Pikachu used Flamethrower again. How would you judge Pokemon battles if they did not go until a Pokemon
With the
fainted?
Pokemons.
I don't even know what the criteria would be for that. Is style a thing? Because, like, surely, like, how many, like, bows and ribbons you've attached to your fucking Pokemon would matter in style. Because they just keep adding more and more
Robot Wars.
features to those games that are just like, oh, now you can brush your Pokemon's hair, and just make them kill each other already.
Now.
That's all I care about.
And the winner is
Okay.
Pika!
Hey, look at that. Pikachu really does have plot armor.
Whew. That was something. This guy really loves his Pokemons, but in the end it was a nice review. He got some parts wrong, but he spotted the weapon lock bar on Mystrsyko2 very fast, and that was because the weapon didn't work, and for some reason they decided to leave the weapon bar in. So, let's see the next one. This is Dutch Robot Wars 2, and my first robot I entered was Impact.
Impact and Beaverbot. Beaverbot had better be shaped like a fucking beaver, man. Oh, it's this fucking guy. I don't know who this guy is. He's wearing a lot of fur, though. Oh, it is your own on the team. Fuck you, your own, for bringing a fluffy piece of shit. Okay, your own, you blind son of a bitch. Let's see what you got. Can you beat a robot that is famous for never moving? I'm already enjoying the shit out of this episode. Holy shit.
Sure you are.
Detonator spins pretty goddamn quick. Although all of its teeth come off immediately on impact, so there's that. I can't tell what is happening with Impact other than it's unable to drive. And neither is
We opened
Detonator.
the pit.
There you go, now you got it stopped. Try to actually do something to it.
Yes.
There you go, give it over to Shunt. Come on, Shunt, right in the skull. Yes, please! Impact is just playing with the fire because reasons. I want to see your own play with fire now that his beard is like a full ZZ Top beard going on. Because of the whole not cutting hair with the pandemic thing. Holy shit, Refbot, what's taking so long? He's not even going to wait for Refbot's count because Refbot was taking too damn long. Impact is already the best driven robot in this entire show's history.
Oh, thank you.
So basically what Rob is saying is how many more robot teams are you going to be part of? And your own's been like, well, this is like my third team already, so hopefully 15 more to go. And now he's like, you should build a Crusher and go compete in the United States. And your own's like, that's a fucking stupid idea. Oh no, don't put my two favorite robots from this episode together.
Yep.
Oh no, they took a small dent from beating up Detonator. Such terrible damage. Well, Impact is bumping around everywhere because its wheels are fucking square or something.
You remember you just said it was the best driven robot in Dutch Robot Wars? And now you're saying we can't drive?
Hey, Matilda's here. Yes, all the big spinners together. I want to see Matilda and Trimangle fucking rip Impact a new one. Let's see that. That will look great. Oh look, Trimangle doesn't drive. Its weapon works.
Yep.
Although it's not going to do him any good to just keep hitting Impact's hammer.
We're hitting.
There you go. Break off those crappy little, like, pokey bits on the back of Impact.
Twister.
Whoa! I was about to say, I'm really impressed with Trimangle here. Twister. Because it has a lot of torque.
Yep.
Not just a lot of, like, speed and power, but it has a lot of torque to keep that thing running.
You know, the guys told me the weapon was driven by some old wheelchair motor.
This is a really impressive weapon on Twister.
Yep.
Come on, rip more pieces off of Impact. I want to see that.
No.
Yeah, fuck you and your robot, your own.
Thank you.
That's what you get.
Why?
Your own is smiling. I will not stand for that. Take more pieces off.
You know how much this
Send in
cost?
Matilda.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, hit it with Matilda. Let's see what happens. Well, I mean, it went somewhere at least.
Flashback.
I want to see Matilda and Trimangle fucking rip Impact a new one.
End of flashback.
Yes! Bring in Matilda's ass.
You like this, right? You want this?
Yeah. Is that the entire battery pack that came out?
Yes.
Jesus fuck, look at what is left of this thing.
Nothing.
Oh my goodness, I love this. I love every part of this.
Sure you do.
Wow, they are fucking this robot up, man.
Yep.
Twister is about as destructive as an actual Twister, and I appreciate that. Rob's like, do you think you spent too much money on the vests and not enough on the robot? And your own's like, no shit. Your own is still smiling. I will not have for that.
I'm not smiling anymore. That made you way too happy, Mike. You were way too happy that my robot got totally destroyed in the arena. And for some reason, I deserved it. You know how much that cost, Matilda, destroying everything. So my next robot is square root 3 squared, in Dutch wortel 3 kwadraat. And because of the rules you could only enter one robot technically. But we had this cluster bot and we were like, okay, let's do this and let's go incognito and have a suit. And viewers won't know. And well, that was the first three-way cluster bot ever. And well, let's see what Mike's got to say about that.
It's not the Stig, but it is the Stig's special needs cousins. So this appears to be a cluster bot, which means that they have to start the fight attached to each other.
Yes.
So what are they going to use? Are they going to use tiny bits of wire? Are they going to use paper? Are they going to use strips of masking tape?
We had a nice mechanism for it. Look, we connect.
So there's a cluster bot, and they're starting in the corner patrol zone, presumably because they don't move either. It's called Route 3, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. My scientific calculator had batteries in it, I'd figure out what the fuck Route 3 is, and I would call it by that for the rest of the time, just to piss them off. It almost looks like all of these were built by the same team, and this one just wasn't finished yet.
Well, they technically were, because Oddity Zero was built by Alex, and Alex was also the driver and the builder of one of the cluster bots. So I don't know if Mike knew this, but pretty good catch.
It doesn't even drive, it doesn't have traction, it can't get under anything because it's never driving forward, it only has reverse. This is another one of those fights where literally nothing happens, and all this does is waste like 30 minutes of my time.
30 minutes really, Mike. It's a 3-minute fight and there are 4 robots attacking each other constantly.
They're trying to push DDT-0 into the pit.
ODT-0.
On the basis that it doesn't have any fucking traction and it could be pushed in the pit with minimal effort. Pretty sure one of those robots could push it into the pit on their own. This has got...
If so, we would have pushed him in the pit, Mike. It didn't happen.
And I just saw a fight not that long ago where literally nothing happened. And neither robot could move. Literally all of these robots have just run out of battery power. That's what's happening.
Stuff is happening all the time.
I kind of really like how Rob is literally just shoving the microphone up into their chins. That is hilarious.
Yeah, you like that. Abuse them. You love that. Yeah.
You have to fight 3 robots now. What do you think? Yeah, we got them. No problem.
He's gonna love it. It's Pokemon all over again.
All Pikachu needs to fucking do is move, and he's gonna beat these fucking tiny-ass little robots. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of having cluster bots and multi-bots as a unique thing that shows how different ways of doing things and new strategies. But when are we going to stop pretending that 3 toddlers is a threat to a giant heavyweight man?
We never pretended that because we were at friends.
That's basically what's going on here. You've got like a professional fighter and then like 3 6-year-olds that he's fighting, and they're pretending that the 6-year-olds have the upper hand because it's 3-on-1. And 2 of the 3 have gotten stuck on the floor spinner.
We're not stuck.
Which was activated by absolutely nothing.
It was funny. We thought.
And Pikachu takes it to the corner patrol zone, stops and leaves it there so it doesn't damage it, and then backs over the fire.
It left it there so Matilda could drive in, Mike, and could attack. Matilda wasn't there only. That's the problem.
This team, are they throwing the fight? Slam them into the walls and break them. For crying out loud, they weigh less than my lunch. Oh my god, Matilda, what the fuck?
You liked that, didn't you?
I was about to say they weigh less than my lunch, and Matilda demonstrated that by punting it down my throat.
Yep.
Holy shit.
This was the part I drove.
I am 90% sure that part that went to the ceiling went through the net that they call a roof and ended up in the crowd.
It didn't.
There's no way that did not happen.
It didn't.
And somehow Pikachu is fucking helpless against the wall. Away from... Oh my god, it's stuck under the...
We forced it there.
The fucking multi-bot's gonna move on.
Of course.
Because Pikachu got itself stuck under the fucking grinder. They avoided damaging their opponents, put themselves on the flame pit, and now they're trying to immobilize themselves against everything.
No, we were winning.
They're doing everything except attacking their opponents.
They were scared of us, driving away.
You know, I don't even fucking know who's gonna win this.
Of course you do. The best
Pikachu broke itself, and sure, one of the multi-bots got sent into another dimension by Matilda, but...
First time ever a robot won with a piece of the robot out of the arena, Mike. First time.
Yeah, because Pikachu fucking threw the fight.
They didn't throw it.
I've never seen a more obvious attempt at throwing a fight than that. Unless there's a fucking kid with an RC toy in the crowd again.
You hate kids?
They're down to 2 robots now instead of 3. Unless they've managed to fish that other one out of the ceiling with a rake or something. These guys are trying to talk in Elvis puns, and I'm not convinced.
Mike missed an obvious thing there, because the team captain of Pulverizer, Misha, was fighting me, and this is like such a long time ago, and now I'm on his team, so yeah, a little bit of history.
Oh, come on, Pulverizer. If you cannot kick the shit out of 3 toddler robots, then that's exactly what's going to happen here. Pulverizer is going to shit itself to death. Pulverizer can't get up to speed because there's tiny robots in its way.
Of course, that's the idea.
What the fuck was that? How the fuck did Pulverizer make a robot do a front flip? What the fuck?
It's a spinner, Mike.
Pulverizer team inventing new physics. And now the most exciting of tactics in all of robot combat, getting tiny robots stuck under a bigger robot is the most conducive to television tactic ever seen. None of this spinners damaging things and tossing debris and wheels flying. Nobody wants to see that. What people really want to see is tiny robots getting stuck under things.
Did tiny robots bully you, Mike? Why are you so mad about tiny robots? It was a new, unique thing back then.
That's the real television gold right there. They counted out the multi-bot.
One part of it.
Mystrsyko2's taking a metric year to line up, which is longer than a regular year.
Well, I watched all the reviews of Mike, and I reviewed the reviews, and this guy, he really likes to see me suffer. He hates tiny robots for some reason, even if they're unique. And, well, he swears a lot. Because of the effort, I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10. Good job, Mike. Never stop making. Thanks for watching. I'm terrible at ending videos. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and see you next time on I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Bye.